Hello there and welcome to my review of Ark Raiders. This is an extraction shooter by Embark Studios, relatively new company. I think they've only done one other game at this point, but they have some fantastic veteran developers there. The audio guys working on this game worked for DICE, if you remember that developer, and they did some fantastic work here. The 3D audio in this game is just incredible. And it's a nice looking game as well, as you can see. Now there's some PvP elements to this game, and that is something I'll definitely be discussing, the PvP elements. As you can see on the rooftop here, we have some other people, another team. So me and my mates are playing, so we're one team of three. And there's other teams, and they're kind of checking us out, and they seem friendly, they're not shooting us. Sometimes they do, sometimes they even say they're friendly and then shoot you, which is not nice. We don't do that. We're a friendly team. If someone starts shooting us, then we will certainly shoot back and defend ourselves, which does put us at a bit of a disadvantage. So often we don't come out on top, because obviously if you shoot first, you get that first lot of damage in, puts you in a much stronger position. But yeah, the PvE side of it, some people love it, and some people kind of think the game would be better without it. But personally, I really like the PvP element. It gives that jeopardy. If somebody shoots you and takes all your loot, then that's bad. It can be frustrating, but it does mean that when you do manage to extract with a lot of loot, you get a fantastic feeling. There is some big enemies. As you can see on the right there's a big kind of spider boss thing over there. And this is kind of I suppose you could say it's end game, where you have to use some good weapons to kill that big spider. But here we're not actually going to kill that big spider thing. What we're doing is we're getting some loot out of this, I forget, harvester I think it's called. And it's really well done. These vents open, you can get in, and you have to put these bits you pick up in the central part, and then anyway, it's fun. It's a lot of fun, and there should be more stuff like this in the game, I think. Now this game has done really well, and quite rightly so. It's a fantastic game. And I think it will be well supported going forward for sure. Embark have got a hit on our hands here, and this game deserves all the credit it's getting, and it deserves all the support it's getting as well. Now they're the Ark, these robots that kind of fly around and shoot you. So they're the PvE enemies. There's this artificial intelligence that has sort of gone rogue. So you come to the surface of the planet, and it's sort of a post-apocalyptic scenario, like most games these days. And you have to just sort of scavenge, and here I am, just sort of breaking in here, getting some loot. And of course it's an extraction shooter, so there's certain extraction points. You have about half an hour. Well, it can be less depending on when you spawn in. If you spawn in a bit late, then it's less time, but yeah, you have to get out before a big missile comes and destroys everybody. Okay, so put these canisters in here, yeah, and then we have to shoot these things that appear. But yeah, you have a shield, so that blue bar on the left there, you can see the names of the our team, our three players, and that blue bar is your shield, and of course under that is health. So you can see Dark Light there, he's lost a bit of health, so he really needs to heal up a bit. But as you can see, that the weather effects are great. We have like a snowy situation here where you're cold. So if you're outside for a long time, you'll start taking health damage from the cold. And it's such a nice looking game. There's great verticality to the environments. As you can see here, there's this big structure you can explore. And I really did enjoy going to all the different locations, thoroughly exploring. And there's a turret there that's shooting me. And you can see that blue, sorry, not blue, that red marker that came up. that kind of tells you where you're being shot from. Now, this is an extraction point. There's like a lift over there to the right. You saw it there for a second. But that will open up. There's a timer, and you kind of initiate that. It opens, and you get inside. And one of the fantastic things about this game is the way that people can jump in with you at the last minute when you're extracting. You don't know if they're friendly, if they're going to try and kill you and get all your loot. But the funny thing about Ark Raiders is people are genuinely a lot more friendly than you might at first expect. I thought everyone would just be trying to shoot me and get my loot. But even when you go play solo, you often find... Oh, there's my mate there. He's waiting for a revive. You often find that people are friendly to you and even help you out. Like, I've been crawling around on my own without any teammates to revive me, and someone will come along, like a complete random, and revive me and say, oh, cheers mate, you know, and they might even give me some healing stuff. Like, I think these are some of those German ladies, I'm not sure exactly where they were from, but they were just playing these instruments. It's one on the flute there, or recorder, one on the guitar, flashing their lights. There's a little disco. I don't know why they were just hanging out here. This is actually an extraction point. There's a train pulls up to the right there. So this is a platform to get out with your loot. And they were just hanging out. And yeah, I mean, what other game do you get that? It's quite unusual, I think, for a game with PvP elements, the people who just hang out and just... Yeah. And that's the thing about this game. There's so many moving parts to this game with the PvE elements, or the robots trying to get you, the PvP players, you know, some are nice, some aren't. Having to extract with your loot. It's just, there's so many moving parts. So when you go in to loot, you never know what's going to happen. Just random stuff happens. And the physics are excellent in this game. If you shoot the leg off a spider type enemy, it will struggle to walk, where they're actually using sort of AI to teach the enemies how to walk. You see a guy there. He's getting, there's a flame-throwing drone there that was burning that guy. That was funny to see.
Don't shoot.
See that? If you heard that guy there, he said that they're friendly.
Oh, professional raiders or no? Your skin is so professional. Sí,
He's a funny guy.
Mira cómo se ríe.
Oh, watch out.
Hey, my friend, you are a team football. Oh my God, how many raiders?
¿Qué pasa?
Oh, ¿qué pasa, amigo? Yeah, my friend.
So you can see that pop up there, that wheel to select different emotes.
Fight with me.
But you can actually talk in game as well. There is proximity chat.
I need my shit.
He's trying to challenge him to a duel there. Just a melee duel, but he didn't want to fight him. But that's a great thing about this game. We've got so many great memories. Me and my mates playing this. I've put well over 100 hours into this game. I am not a big extraction shooter fanboy. Like, this is the first extraction shooter that I've really got into and really enjoyed. This is a map that's a bit more hostile. You get some maps where the Ark enemies are a bit more hostile. And yeah, it's really up to you what you get from this game. Like, you can play solo, absolutely you can, and just go in on your own and avoid other teams, or you can go in as a full team. Then I find if you play in a full team, you do tend to get people being a bit more aggressive towards you. But if you're playing solo, people will often sort of, I'll just leave him alone, you know. But some people will just shoot you, whatever, you know. It's human nature, right? You just never know who you're going to run into. Some people can be a bit mean, like the proximity chat. They can say mean things to you. Like, I downed one guy. I mean, he shot me first, right? And then I managed to come up on top. I had a shotgun, and I got round behind him so he couldn't shoot me, and shot him with my shotgun. But when he went down, he was crawling around and he was cursing me and saying all bad things. And I'm like, excuse me? You shot me first? But that's just the way some people are. I don't know. But yeah, most people tend to be really nice, actually. See, here's someone there saying, don't shoot, don't shoot. But you can't trust people. Sometimes they say that and then they shoot you. This is the top of a big tower. So you can see there that this game has some really big structures, and all the structures are quite unique and interesting. There's lots of different maps you can go to, and they're all distinct. There's a load of work gone into the environments. And as I mentioned before about the audio is just incredible. It's the best audio I've heard in any game. There is fantastic audio for the guns, all the different moving parts. You know, it's like a layer, they've layered the sounds. And the 3D is fantastic. You can tell where something is straight away. And they can't say the word. They prioritize the sounds fantastically, like footsteps and voices and gunshots are prioritized. So you never feel as though the rest of the audio is sort of getting in the way of the game. So here I think we've got a key that allowed us to get into this sort of locked area. And you can see you can do nighttime raids. And I think at nighttime there's more loot. There's one area where there's all like lightning that strikes you. There's one newer area they've added where it's like a tornado's going on, and you have to sort of run into the wind, and it just slows you down. But then if the wind's behind you, it propels you faster. And yeah, the environments feel alive, like you can interact with them. There's some funky stuff that happens, like you can see there. That ladder was kind of like stuck in some material, and it did create a problem there. You can see I got propelled up into the air. But yeah, I mean, yeah, this is a fantastic game. I don't like to score games personally because I think it's personal whether a game really appeals to you or not. But this is a fantastic game. I definitely recommend it to anyone. Like, if you're thinking about playing this game, then give it a shot because it is a fantastic game. As I say, we're over 100 hours into this. Got some bananas there. But yeah, great game, great audio. You can hear that the atmosphere is fantastic. You can hear the lightning, the storm, the rain. It's so immersive. The audio plays such a big part in making this game feel incredibly immersive. Oh, there's the lightning, yeah. If you get hit by that, then yeah, it's not good. But you can see the skybox there, you can see the clouds lighting up. This is definitely a next-gen game. Like, this is really utilising the PS5 really well. I'm playing on PS5. So here we're trying to take down, there's a really big sort of boss that you can take down. Get some good loot for making some really fancy guns. And everyone's trying to work together here. Like, we could shoot each other here and just like take the loot for ourselves. I mean, that could happen. So if we take down this big spider monster thing, yeah, I mean, we could, and it does happen. People will turn on each other to get all the loot, or they'll just share it if they're nice. But we're kind of all together in this area. It's not the best situation. It's chaos. The absolute chaos. But again, here you can see the verticality. Like, this is nice sort of structure that you can climb and explore. I mean, hopefully they'll keep adding new environments and new enemies. Because now we've pretty much done everything in the game now and got all the weapons. So we just play now for fun, really. And here's my mate here. He's trying to get... I don't know if you can see that, but underneath there's a little place you can get in. He's going to drop down and grab onto it. Oh, you missed it. But you can drop down and grab on and get in there, and there's normally some loot in there. But it's a bit, as you can see, it's a bit tricky. Okay, so here's a bit of an example of the combat. So this guy's just started shooting me. Reload. Heal. So I'm just recharging my shield here. I like shotguns, especially when you're in... Oh! I didn't expect him to be there. He was just healing there. He just caught him. See, they weren't the best PvP players. To be fair, nor are we. So I think that's the whole team down. There's my mate there, he's just finishing that guy off. But then you can finish them off and then you can get their loot. Like you can, goop they call it, gooping. Getting the gear off the player. Oh, there's another one. I don't think so, mate. You're not getting away. So you can just knock them out, save ammo. And then you can see what he's got. Little bit of goop. So he's got some healing bandages. And maybe they might have some nice weapons that he's upgraded. So some people don't actually loot. They just go in to PvP people and nick their loot. Again, these guys shot us first. Oh! Oh my gosh, nearly got me. But they've chose to give up straight away. They're not crawling around. They're just like, we're out of here. Get me, mate, up. But of course, all that noise, there might be other teams that come into third parties. So yes, you want to loot, but the trouble is when you're looting, you can't really see what's going on. You can still hear what's going on. In fact, the audio is really normally your first cue that someone else is around. So it's a real big part of the game. So I definitely recommend playing with headphones. And these things, these shredders they're called, they are a pain. So we got taken out by these shredders. Like the PvE robots can actually be quite dangerous. These things do shred you. They really do. They live up to their name. So here I'm got too much gear and I'm encumbered. And my mate closed the hatch before I got to it. I was like, no! Let me in, let me in. Okay, so they've extracted, so I'm on my own now. But I don't want to get rid of my stuff. I want to take it all with me. So when you're encumbered, you're just a bit slower to move. And I can hear something. Yep. It's what they call a leaper. So I'm looking on the map to see if there's somewhere else I can extract. I've got to deal with this leaper. And they are really quite difficult to deal with. They jump up in the air and follow you for quite a distance. If you haven't got anywhere to hide, they can catch you in the open, and unless you've got some powerful weaponry, they're probably gonna get you. Okay, so I'm waiting for the hatch to open now. I've caught it. So I'm just trying to keep out of the way of that leaper. I don't want to make it angry. But of course now, because I'm not looking what's going on, so I'm not seeing if anyone's creeping up on me. Normally I'd go and hide somewhere. They shot me! See, I didn't notice them there. But the leaper hopefully will stop them getting to me, so maybe I can still extract. Because they've got to deal with the leaper. So I might get lucky if you can actually get out before. And I did think I've made it. Yay! Okay, so thanks for watching the video. And I'll see you in the next video, hopefully. So goodbye for now.